strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you could possibly imagine.
Hey there, Splinterlands fans! The undisclosed project that Aggro has been talking about for a couple of weeks now has finally been disclosed. We know what is coming. Runis are coming to Splinterlands. Splinterlands is going to create their own generative NFT art collection. So for those who might not know what that is something similar to Bored Ape Yacht Club. Maybe you've heard of things like that. We've got like CryptoPunks as an example. Some of these NFT projects that have exploded and been worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars, and appeal to some of the big NFT collectors out there, some of the whale NFT collectors out there. There are some major projects on Ethereum, and that is where this is going to be. This is going to be on Ethereum. And the way these projects work are each individual piece of art is unique. So there's a large collection. In Splinterland's case, there's going to be 6,000 of these. Some of this info is still not finalized, but what they're thinking, so 6,000 of these. And even though those 6,000, each one of them is going to be unique. And that's going to be the first time in Splinterlands where players are owning a unique piece of art that is really theirs. And that's kind of what's going to be, so some of what's going to be appealing about this is, right now, yes, you've got a kitty. Well, there's still thousands of kitties out there. They all look the same. Once you have this art piece, it is going to be exclusive to that owner. Everyone's going to be different because they have randomized traits. So if you go look up at things like your Bored Apes or your CryptoPunks, again, any of those, there's lots of other examples, but they use randomization. So there'll be different colors, they'll have different accessories, like maybe one has a certain hat or others have glasses or different, all sorts of different traits. So these actually that you see in the background behind me, this is the silhouette for some of what they could potentially look like. And again, there's actually going to be over 2 billion possible combinations of different traits and looks and things like that. So all of them are going to look different. The Splinterlands art team they've said they're taking this to the next level. I have not seen the art myself. They haven't released it, but they've said that it is next level. It's something that no other project can match in terms of art quality and that type of thing. So that's going to be really exciting. So what happens if you get one of these? You go mint one, you get your random you get your random Rooney, and you've got your piece. What can you do in the game with it? Well, you'll be able to actually stake that in Ethereum, and then you will have the promo card delegated to you. So all of the stats on the promo cards will be the same. The cards will play the game. Once you're actually playing them on the battlefield, that type of thing, they will all have the same stats, play the same way. We don't know what those stats are. We don't know what the abilities are, but that'll all be the same. But each one is going to have different artwork. So that's what's going to be really cool and really unique about this project. And this is something that people are going to ask, why is this on Ethereum? And Ethereum is where the major collectors are. There is a huge amount of people that are interested in NFTs, and Ethereum, if you go to OpenSeas and buying things there, Ethereum is just the place to be. Yes, the gas fees are higher, but that is where your big time collections are. Splinterlands wants to be a big time collection here, and they want to go appeal to these types of people collecting these types of NFTs. And there is simply a lot of volume out there for this type of thing. There is a lot of money out there for these types of things. There are NFTs out there worth, like I said, literally millions of dollars, and that is the audience that Splinterlands is trying to appeal to. There is a huge marketing opportunity because those people like crypto. They like NFTs. So being able to show up on the OpenSeas marketplace where, okay, the Splinterlands collection is trending, having high volume, or the floor is going up, or whatever the case is, and getting eyeballs there is a lot of good marketing, because those are, again, those people that are familiar with crypto. They're people that are likely to say, oh, well, I've got this card, so I can play this card in the game now. And okay, well, let's go check out what this game does. Or even if they're just researching the project. Okay, this is a trending NFT, so people are doing people trade these for. I know a lot of people are just like, oh, my channel are just here for the games, and they don't understand a lot of the larger NFT market and that type of thing. But people trade these NFTs like they do stocks, and like there's day traders for stock markets. There's people out there trading creating these NFTs like this and doing constant research on these NFTs. So when Splinterlands shows up on these lists as a trending NFT or whatever the case is, and people are looking at buying them, well, what are they going to do? They're going to go do research. Okay, well, this is a Splinter collection. What utility does it have? Why should I buy one? Why do I think it's going to go up in value? And that gives people researching the game. So then hopefully some of those people will look and say, well, actually, this game kind of looks cool. Like, I want to buy this NFT, or maybe I don't want to buy the NFT, but I want to go in and I want to check out the game, and maybe I want to play that. It's just a huge market for Splinterlands to try to appeal to, and that's what they're trying to do here. And they're going to give Splinterlands asset holders first crack at purchasing these. So there will be whitelists, and you will be able to get on the whitelist and reserve your NFT and get discounts with vouchers and things like that. We don't have exact details, so we don't know a lot, but vouchers are going to be a part of this. And we'll see how many people buy this from Splinterlands. It will be a maxed out card, by the way. The promo card will be maxed out because there's not a way to combine those NFTs on OpenSeas or whatever the case is. So it will be like some of the other promo cards, but there's going to be a lot of them. 6,000 promo cards is actually quite a bit, but it's not necessarily about having the scarcity in the game. It's being able to create the volume on the NFT marketplace in Ethereum and that type of thing. So I'm excited to see more details about this project. I am not an NFT expert by any means, so I don't know. When I look at the details, they said each one's going to be about $500. 6,000 generative NFTs at $500 each. I couldn't even begin to tell you how much demand there's going to be for that type of thing out in the market. I can't make predictions. I can't make criticisms. I'm just not qualified to do anything like that. I'm kind of focused on the games with NFTs and that type of thing. So this is a whole different side of the market that I'm aware exists and I'm familiar that it's out there, but I'm not educated enough to really have any sort of opinion on the actual specifics of it and things like that. So I'm just excited to see more details. I want to get one. It's gonna be fun just to be like, okay, you're playing a card and this is mine. Like, this is what mine looks like. Or maybe getting one, oh, I don't like the looks of that. I like the looks of that one better. Let me sell mine and I'm gonna go buy that one off the market or whatever the case is. And I think that could be a lot of fun. So I am interested in it. I think that's going to be a unique thing, and it's pretty cool that, again, they're only doing it for this one specific thing. They've said they could open this up and have other partnerships. They could even do things like, okay, we mentioned Bored Apes. They could use these smart contracts and these programs that they're building and working with to say, okay, well, we're going to bring the people with the Bored Apes. We're going to bring them into the game and have their Bored Apes be in the game as cards or whatever the case is. And that creates a whole new thing, but I don't know if they want to go down that road or not. But they did talk about different possibilities with different partnerships for different things there, and I'm sure some of that will depend on how the success of this goes. But again, I know there's people that won't like the Ethereum fees, but it's not something where you have to pay the Ethereum fees once to buy it, once to stake it, and then that's it. It's not something where you're paying a bunch of fees to buy a bunch of cards or move a bunch of stuff around. It's just kind of a few small purchases. So the whole game, it's not like the whole game is moving over or bridging over to Ethereum or anything like that. So anyways, I'm excited about it. Let me know what you guys think. I think there might be some mixed reactions here. I know so many people are gonna be like, ooh, Ethereum. But that's where the money, that's where the volume is. So it absolutely makes sense to put it there. I've got my own generative NFT collection coming out, right? Dart Squirrel, some of you have seen me talking about that. That's going to be something that you guys don't buy that I give away to you as giveaways on streams, and it's going to be a fun thing there. But I looked at it, I wanted to I was like, Ethereum is where it's at. I want to put it on there, but I wasn't going to do giveaways and then make you guys have to pay $10 in gas fees or whatever the case is. So I put mine on Polygon, so the fees to mint are like less than a cent, so I can send you guys the mint fees when I do the giveaway too, and in case anybody doesn't have that. So for something like mine, Matic definitely made sense, but with the higher volume projects that are going to do much more volume in terms of total sales and things like that, Ethereum's the place to be. So yeah, I absolutely approve of that. Anyway, so let me know what you guys think. See you around.